I was in prayer in the prayer fortress when I began to see a vision of the 20 projects we're in the process of completing. As the Lord showed me each one in turn in a vision, I immediately noticed that each one was being shown to me 100% finished and brilliantly operational. It was like a video as I watched, but it was crystal clear, in full color and with incredible detail. The lighting was so bright it seemed almost surreal. I felt joyful and peaceful because it was all finally finished after 23 years in some cases of working to bring closure. The whole event took place in about 15 minutes, but when it was finished I felt hope and optimistic because in my vision over $1 million had been invested to bring some closure to the 20 unfinished projects so we could focus on the King's Castle Dream Center project over the coming years. I was so excited watching the vision, I asked the Lord to show me all the projects together as if they were in one location. And to my surprise, the Lord brought all the properties together, about 180 acres worth of projects in one giant collage like apps on an iPad. Immediately, I began to believe God to help me raise over $1 million for what I'm calling my vision of completion. I'd like to challenge you today to think of this vision of completion not as just brick and mortar, but as discipling people. King's Castle Ministries and Last Harvest Masters Commission are training up young people to work in the 24 countries King's Castle is already working in, as well as developing King's Castle in 76 more countries over the course of the next few years. To think of the next 10 years as a true decade of harvest, the last harvest. Jesus is coming, and what we can do, we must do in these last days. We have a rich harvest field with millions and millions of children around the world in the 414 window, and our facilities are training children's workers to go in to the harvest fields of the world. In fact, we're already working in 24 countries using English and French and Portuguese and Spanish as our bridge languages. And we need these facilities to adequately train our workers. And so I'd ask you today to consider making the biggest possible contribution to help us towards our goal of raising $1,142,000 for this purpose. May God bless you as you prayerfully consider what your response will be. Whatever you do, it'll move us towards our goal, and I'm sure that when the Lord is finished tallying up what He places on each person's heart to do, it will be enough. God bless you.